Then was that a boom? I didn't get the
We got our next topic. This is technically our final topic. We got 10 great games for Game Pass coming to your Xbox. We'll see how long we have after this. I know my freaking camera's been kind of wonky the whole stream a little bit, but trying to get a hold of this. We got, new studio. We got freaking instruments and all that. So let's keep it pushing, baby. Um 10 great games for Game Pass. Yo, I did a poll on on the YouTube, and let's see. According to the poll, where's it at? Where's it at? Out of 100 votes, 103 votes, 58 people chose PlayStation. 58% chose PlayStation, and 42% chose Xbox in terms of like favor. If you're not subscribed to the YouTube, go subscribe to the YouTube, please, and also participate in our polls, man. We're gonna be doing giveaways soon. Merch, V-Bucks, maybe some Amazon gift cards. But if you're not subscribed, that's cool too, man. Just watch the vids. All right, let's check out this 10 great games for Game Pass for your Xbox. Game Pass might have had a rather slow 2022, but its value has really paid off in 2023. There are more than 400 games to choose from, and I've honestly struggled to pick just 10 to recommend this year. For a monthly subscription fee of $10.99 or $16.99, you get to play a wide range of games like Starfield, Sea of Stars, Tunic, and Inside. If you've just got an Xbox, here's a list of 10 great games to play. Pentiment. Pentiment is a manuscript murder mystery set in the 16th century. In Pentiment, you play as Andreas Mailer, a painter working on illustrated manuscripts in an abbey in Baviera. The game plays out like a visual novel where you'll make decisions throughout that have a big impact on everyone around you. Once you've made those decisions, you'll have to live with those consequences. Ooh, spooky. That sounds cool. Actually, I like Tunic. There was here Tunic. I wanted to look into that. Power Wash Simulator. I love to slouch into my sofa and pressure wash away my day by day, by pressure wash away my day by stripping dirt from vehicles and pavements. There's something very satisfying about blasting away grime without having to physically leave your living room and do the hard work of cleaning. If you're a clean freak, then you'll love this one more than I do. Power Wash Simulator. So you can simulate doing work. I don't know how fun that sounds. I don't know how great that sounds, folks. Tunic is a Zelda style adventure that looks like it might be an easy ride thanks to the cute little fox, but the enemies are as challenging as anything you'd find in a Dark Souls game. The level design is gorgeous and there are beautiful animations throughout. As you're drilling over how pretty Tunic is, the combat and mechanics will help keep you interested for hours. Just make sure you consult the in-game manual to help you get around and understand how to get the most out of Tunic. Yo, let's look at some Tunic footage. I'm gonna freaking try and play that game. Let's see, Tunic footage. Unhinged in Tunic.
Wah, bitch! So I ran into another situation today where practical experience with historical objects is incredibly valuable to me. So I ran into another situation today where practical experience with historical objects is incredibly valuable.
The guy's creeping me out.
Wah, bitch! So Wah, bitch! That's what I thought. Easy. First try. For the water! I was gonna say. So I ran into another situation today where practical experience with So I ran into another situation today where practical experience with his Wah, bitch!
what I thought. Easy. First try. Fall the water! I was gonna say, good thing they can't follow me in the water.
I saw that.
Fine, okay, fine. I shall reawaken my inner gamer. These guys suck. Hey, bitches. Happy 4th of July.
This room, you just saw the page. That's it.
Almighty Talos,
I don't
hear
know.
my
Either
prayer!
this game is trash or this freaking creator's trash. I'm not sure which one it is. Game. Let's see.
Tunic is 5 out of 5 amazing. You take on the role of a cute little fox in this isometric adventure. It starts off pretty paint by numbers. Get your sword, your shield, and then go find the 3 all-powerful stones or gems or Triforce pieces. You get the picture. Luckily, there's some pretty surprising twists and turns that kept me invested. Combat's fun and engaging. It's pretty much what if Dark Souls but Zelda, or is that Elden Ring? You're encouraged to use your weapons and items, but unfortunately, sticking to an archaic equip system makes things really difficult to swap, especially during combat. If the game gets too tough, you can turn on Tunic's invincibility mode, or another mode where your stamina bar is always full.
I don't know. Kind of seems like a cheap game. It's huge and full of adventure and discovery. Be warned though, you'll need to put a good 10 hours into Starfield before it really gets going, and Bethesda is said to still be working on improving Starfield systems, including cities, maps, official mod support, and new ways to travel around. Hey, yo, this kind of seems a little lit. This kind of seems lit. Let's see. Freaking Starfield. What?
Did you know that in Starfield you can visit Dubai and find the Burj Khalifa? And it's really huge. Let's take a look at all the monuments you can find.
Okay, so I've played Starfield for about 100 hours, and I think I'm ready to make an honest review. So let's go over the good first. The game is amazing, it's ridiculously large, it has a decent storyline, and it can be so much fun if you get into it. The character development and customization are next level and amazing. Going to the individual worlds are really fun. Some of them can feel very similar, but for the most part, they're all different. Building new outposts, designing your ship are all great experiences. More. It should have been so much more inviting, so much more.
Yapper, bro. Just show me some freaking gameplay, my guy.
Hey, Starfield or Cyberpunk 2077. So far, I think both of them aren't really like my style of like pace. And I love Bethesda games, man. I never played Fallout. My Morrowinds and my Skyrim, my Oblivions.
I guess I want some gameplay. It looks all right. It looks all right. All right, all right. So Starfield's on Game Pass. We have Inside. Inside is a platform game that starts in a grim and gray forest, which sets the stage for an unsettling and consulting constantly changing landscape. You control a boy trying to escape a violent world that's full of shocking plot twists, only to um what is it? What the heck? Uh, a world that's full of shocking plot twists. Inside only lasts a few hours, but if you're a fan of 2D puzzle games, then this is a must play. Cocoon. Cocoon is a minimalist puzzle game. All right, blah 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 with the puzzle games, man. Let's see. What is let's see. Sea of Stars, bro. I've been hearing about Sea of Stars. I think that was something I was supposed to play, right? Let's see. Sea of Stars gameplay. Let's see.
This is the best new game to play this week, and it is included in Game Pass on day one. You have already finished Baldur's Gate 3, and Starfield is still a week away, so here is the perfect snack to play between these two big juggernaut titles. Sea of Stars is a retro-inspired turn-based RPG set in a fantasy world where the sun and moon are about to align for the first time in 100 years. You play as Valeria and Zale, two children of the solstice who must combine their powers to stop an evil alchemist from destroying the world. It's the perfect game for fans of classic Super Nintendo RPGs like Chrono Trigger or Secret of Mana. It got everything you love about those games, with modern twists that make it even better.
Oh yeah, we looked about this on the Game Awards video. I might give it a
Sea of
shot.
Stars has a literal secret developer room. You can talk to almost every single developer in their own studio, but you can't actually access until you beat the game's true ending. You'll need 4 items, each called a flimsy hammer. The first
Kind of looks like Kirby a little bit. Jeez, bro. All right, Sea of Stars. I might have to check Sea of Stars out. And what's HiFi Rush? HiFi Rush launched as a shadow drop earlier this year, straight into the Xbox Game Pass. Tango Gameworks, the developers behind the Evil Within series, the Ghostwire Tokyo, have created a slick and stylish rhythm action brawler where you're rewarded for landing hits in time with the game's music, which really makes it feel like you're playing music live. The game is also controlled, full of pop culture references and set to a colorful visual style. HiFi Rush. Have y'all played this game? Have y'all played HiFi Rush? Whoops. Here we go. Let's see. HiFi Rush.
Perfect timing on that one. Looks like you're ready for more.
I'm
Head
ready.
on over.
All right, so it's like a Guitar Hero thing.
Did you play this complete flop of a game? HiFi Rush had a maximum player base number of over 2 million, but it's considered a flop by Microsoft. It was released in January of 2023 on the same day that it was announced and immediately gained a lot of attention online for its unique rhythm-based action. But it looks like keeping the game an Xbox and PC exclusive might not have been the best strategy. That and putting it on Game Pass, which is where a large chunk of the player base came from, really made HiFi Rush struggle to bring in a profit. And the craziest part is that the game was actually good. I mean, people actually liked it. And now it's unlikely it'll ever get a sequel because most of the people who played it didn't even pay for it. Imagine yourself in a world where this was a physical release that wasn't a surprise. Did you play this
Guys, pretty sure she wants to kill me.
Try to talk her down.
We saw you spying those Spectra files, so you know I wasn't lying.
Assessing the problem is my job. I don't need you to tell me.
Well, apparently I do, since you aren't getting it.
Don't belittle me.
Shy, don't attack her. protect yourself.
Let's see this. Let's see this.
You think you can strong arm me?
Hey, you chose to fight. Wait. Otherwise, he wouldn't have kept you in the dark.
You don't know that.
Jeez, bro. So much cutscene. I didn't even see any gameplay. Come on.
Music. Hey, Chai, use your magnet on the enemies to close in on them. Music. Hey, Chai, use your magnet on the enemies to close in on them.
This actually looks kind of lit. I ain't gonna lie. It looks like an old Xbox game. Man, he has the guitar as a freaking, as his sword. Yo, I'm gonna have to give that a try, actually. I'm sleeping on that game. Alright, what about Lies of Pi? Lies of P. In Lies of P, you play as Pinocchio, a silent protagonist who leads you through Soul's Lake, where you have to adapt your weapons to take on many enemies in the city of Krat. There's a weapon crafting system that lets you mix and match weapons to build your ideal build. To create your ideal build, Lies of P also has a lying system, which means decisions you make throughout the game can lead to 3 different endings. If you're a fan of the combat in Bloodborne, then Lies of P will feel similar. Let's see what's up with Lies of P. Lies of P gameplay.
If you're finding yourself stuck on a boss in Lies of P, look back at the previous enemies you've encountered. The game does an incredible job of teaching you the skills you need to have before facing the next big thing. But it also does an equally great job of letting you move on without ever learning how to deal with X, Y, or Z. Anytime I run into a particularly frustrating enemy, I always consider, maybe I should run, or maybe just kill him once and then never again. Right? Well, unfortunately, I think this game plan is a bit of a double-edged sword. Yes, you get to pass through an area a little bit quicker, a little bit easier, but when it comes down to it, you're going to be wishing you hadn't. As an example, go ahead and look at this headless mannequin girl. I think you run into her twice, maybe thrice, and let me tell you what, that first time is an absolute pain in the rump. But I am oh so glad I went ahead and figured it out. About 30 minutes later, when I ran into the mad clown puppet, it turns out that one of his moves actually had the exact same parry counter. The attack may look completely different, but it's exactly the same timing. Here are the 2 attacks side by side. Now, bear in mind, I did take the pauses out of the puppets combo, but without them, it is exactly the same. So yeah, that's pretty much my analysis on how the developers teach you before smashing you into the ground. If you're finding yourself stuck on a boss...
Yo, this game looks pretty lit too. I can't cat, bruh. I can't even hate. All right, that's pretty lit. That's pretty lit. Let's see. Juon is a climbing game from the developers behind Life is Strange. You start at the base of a huge tower, climbing up and maneuvering through obstacles. It's full of incredible vistas as you climb, but I just wish the game wasn't told through huge amounts of text that really get you reaching for the skip button. Still, it's worth pushing through all the dialogue for this solid addition to the Xbox Game Pass library. Let's check that out. Let's check that out, man. Juon gameplay. All right, all right. Looks all right. Looks all right. Let's see what else. In that hashish.
This is the Omnivert Gamer doing a 1-minute review of Jant. I really enjoyed this game. It's beautiful in so many ways. It has awesome graphics, great music, and fluent gameplay. For a game about climbing, it's quite remarkable. Jant manages to create a compelling narrative and a likable protagonist without the use of dialogue, which is no easy feat. The game score really sets the tone for the different areas you explore, and each zone provides a different set of challenges as you ascend. My only issue was the game's length. There's only 6 chapters that take around a half hour each. Overall, Jant is a fantastic game that focuses more on the journey than the destination. It might not be for everyone, but if you enjoy this genre, then there's definitely something here for you.
Yo, man, I was hating on this. I was hating on these games. I might have to try all these games out, except for Cocoon. Screw Cocoon. And Inside. I'm trying to play Starfield, Tunic. Shoot, I might even try Power Wash Simulator, bro. But nah, that's enough.